Well, that window was open down the field, but this league is so fast. And these defenders, well, they closed the gap before that throw could arrive.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
The Texans bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up. Dak now from the gun. And that's going to be batted away. Incomplete, so pretty ho-hum way to wrap up our first quarter. That one vehemently swatted away. And now a fourth down staring right at him.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He finds him beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. Prescott here from the gun. Escapes the pocket.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the gun is Prescott. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. They gave him just enough room to run.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. From the 28. Flush down out to his left. Throw complete to Lamb. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First down from the red zone. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now it's Stroud. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Shotgun now for Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. It's Mixon on 2nd down. Has a lane inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans finish off their opening drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans start off well to tie things 7-7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have second and pretty long here. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the sack. Escapes out to the left. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they had that one contained right at the line. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Second and 10 now. Rolling left, buying some time. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Cut out left. Has room into the secondary. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, first and 10.
On the quick, right?
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Keeping it with Mixon. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for the Texans. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Stroud throwing here on first. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's got him, that's Mixon. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Stroud now on 4th down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Cowboys, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2. Another carry for him. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Here's Dak. Buying some time left. He's going to keep it this time.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now Dak to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Dak to the air here. Is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Texans 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First down, Stroud. Chased out to his right. Connection made to Dell. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
First and 10, around to Mixon. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 48. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Give all the credit to the coverage on that one. Even with plenty of time to throw, they never gave him a lane to complete it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Stroud. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That's Jordan Lewis. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. He's on the move. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So it'll be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Stroud. Sends it to Diggs along the sideline. 16 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Getting out to his left. Dell with the grab. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's good for the Texans. First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Oh no, they get him yet again. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. Oh man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. Prescott here from the gun. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has it in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Handoff now from the gun. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Dowdle. Cross crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
Texans 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Another try following the sack. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun now for Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that brings up 4th and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for this. He connects downfield on 4th. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. They've got first down from the 31. First down, here's Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Flushed out of the pocket. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal. That's complete right side. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Cowboys football, and they should be able to coast through the 4th with that kind of lead. Now it's second and goal from the 1. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys continue piling it on here in the 4th. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Stroud. Flush down out to his left. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. This one intended for the running back. So second down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. To the air, Stroud. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Stroud now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He lofts it, deep left. They connect on the deep shot. Offense in the hurry-up here. From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Looking to throw, Stroud. Escapes out to the left. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Cowboys have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Pushing it up past the 30. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First and 10, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Working quickly here. Trying again following the sack. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Cowboys put this one away a long time ago. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun is Prescott. Rolling left, buying some time. Has it down close. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Dowdle reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue adding on to that lead.
Texans 7. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Deron Bland has it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Count, 47. They were bought at 54 wire. Hey, 47. 26.
Wow, they're gonna pass it here. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. I think. Here we go, 47. Here we go, run 54, run 54 wire.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it, right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. He's on the move. Now he fires it deep down. That's grabbed inside the 30.
You know, that's a high degree of difficulty throw. Not a lot get tougher than that one. But now, fortunately, Kate, he aired it closer to the sideline, and it goes harmlessly out of bounds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
47. They were bought at 52. 47. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. Escapes the pocket. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Count, 27. They were bought at 53. They were bought at 54 wire. 26.
Dak throwing again. Completed to his running back. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Another throw for Prescott. Chased out to his right. Down the run right. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans turn the interception into a drive starting in enemy territory. He's tackled at the 45-yard line.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Stroud throwing here on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Look to high.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Getting out to his left. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air, Stroud. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Need this to force overtime. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and